Good morning, children. In the previous class, we learned about the uniform and non-uniform motion. In the same way, we learned about the acceleration. Uniform motion means if a body travels equal distances in equal intervals of time, is called as the uniform motion. Non-uniform motion means if a body travels equal distances in unequal intervals of time, or unequal distances in equal intervals of time, or unequal distances in unequal intervals of time, then we say it is the non-uniform motion. Children, in the same way we learned about the acceleration. Acceleration of a body is that it is the rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity means the change in the velocity with respect to the time, which is given by the letter A. A is equals to V minus U by T, where V is called as the final velocity, U is called as the initial velocity, and T is the time. Okay, and here the units of acceleration is meter per second square. Units of acceleration is meter per second square, and it is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. The examples for the acceleration is that when an object is increasing its speed, then it is called as the acceleration. In the same way, just look at here once. I am taking off a chalk piece, okay, and I am throwing off the chalk piece into the air. I am throwing off the chalk piece into the air. When a chalk piece is vertically projected upwards, after reaching a certain position, again it is falling down. First it is going up, after reaching a certain maximum height, again it is falling down. Then, in this case, which is the example of acceleration? Is that a vertical projected body or the freely falling body? Okay, let us see. For a vertical projected body, this is the ground. For a vertical projected body, after reaching a maximum height, again the body is moving down, falling down. This is called as the freely falling body. Freely falling body. Freely falling body. Here, in this case, it is the vertically projected body. Vertically projected body. And which is the example for the acceleration? Is that the vertical projected body or the freely falling body? Okay, the answer is the freely falling body is the freely falling body is the example for the acceleration. Why the freely falling body? Means whenever when a body is falling down, its speed is increasing, its velocity is increasing. Velocity is nothing but speed in a particular direction. Okay, as the velocity is increasing, when it is falling down, therefore we say that is the acceleration. Then what do you call the vertical projected body? The vertical projected body is an example for the negative acceleration. Negative acceleration. Negative acceleration, which is also called as deceleration. Deceleration, which is also called as retardation. See here, in order to increase the speed, normally a car driver or the bus driver, okay, he applies the pressure on the accelerator. Or normally when you are riding a bike, we will be giving off more acceleration, accelerator. If you press the accelerator more and more, then it will be moving very fastly. Okay. In the same way for the four-wheelers, normally the accelerator will be having onto the just below the foot, that is just below the foot of the right leg. Okay. Therefore, whenever when you pressing it more and more, okay, accelerator, then the vehicle will be moving very fastly. Or what happens when the person applies the brakes? when a person applies the brake, the vehicle comes to the stop. That means it stops over there. Okay. Therefore, the decreasing in the speed of the vehicle is called as the deceleration. The decreasing in the speed of the vehicle, it is called as the deceleration or retardation or negative acceleration. Normally, this is denoted with the letter minus A. Minus A is nothing but the retardation. Okay, the minus A, and the units is the same as that of the acceleration, that is meter per second square units. Okay, and in the same way, it is also a vector quantity. Vector quantity. Okay, like that we'll be having of the deceleration. And one more example for the acceleration and deceleration is that a train leaving the station. When the train is leaving from the station, its speed increases. Okay, that is an example for the acceleration. And what is the example for the deceleration? The train arriving the station. When a train is arriving the station, its speed gradually decreases. Therefore, that gradually decreasing in its speed is nothing but the deceleration. What happens in the case of this vertically projected body? Vertical projected body, as we are throwing with some force, okay, when it is accelerating in the upward direction, gradually its speed decreases. Therefore, at a maximum height, its velocity or its total speed comes to zero. When it comes to zero, from that point again it falls down. Therefore, that is called as the what? Deceleration. Okay, that is about the acceleration and the deceleration. Okay, just before this, we will be seeing about some cases about the think and discuss questions which are given in the textbook beta. Okay, in this speedometer of the car, here is given the speedometer of the car indicates a constant reading. Speedometer is giving of the constant in same reading all the time. Is the car is in a uniform motion? Yes, the car is in the uniform motion. That means here when the speedometer is showing of the same reading, means okay, the car is in the uniform motion. It is maintaining of the same speed. Okay, same distance, same speed. Then we say that it is called as a uniform motion. Okay. Next, coming to the questions which are related to the acceleration. See here, he is asking about the acceleration. One question is that what is the acceleration of the race car? Racing car is there. What is the acceleration that moves at a constant velocity of 300 kilometers per hour? Constant velocity of 300 kilometers per hour. Okay. What is the acceleration of the racing car? Racing car is moving with the same 300 kilometers per hour. 300 kilometers per hour, it is maintaining the same distance, same velocity. Then what is the acceleration? Acceleration is equals to V minus U by T. Here V is 300, in the same way U is also 300. That time 300 minus 300 is nothing but 0. 0 by time or 1 hour. 0 by something is nothing but the 0. Therefore, what is the acceleration here? The acceleration is 0. That means acceleration is 0 when the body is accelerating or when the body is moving with the velocity of, when the body is moving with constant velocity. Okay. Next is asking that another question. Which has the greater acceleration? Which has the greater acceleration? An aeroplane goes from 1000 kilometers to 1005 kilometers per hour. Okay. Airplane is moving from 1000 kilometers per hour to 1005 kilometers per hour. In 10 seconds. Or a skateboard, maybe it is moving with us horizontally. A skateboard that is moving from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. 100 kilometer per hour in 1 second. Okay, this is in 10 seconds, this is in 1 second. He is asking that which is moving fast, whether the airplane is moving fast or the skateboard plane. Skateboard plane. Okay, which is moving fast. That is 1000 kilometers per hour to 1005 kilometers per hour in 10 seconds, or 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in the 1 second. Therefore, actually, here you should notice that here it is given in kilometer per hour and here it is given in a 10 seconds. Here it is giving in a 10 seconds. Therefore, first difference is in there. Here initial velocity is 1000 kilometer per hour. Final velocity is 1005 kilometer per hour. Then time is 10 seconds. Therefore, if it is in the 10 seconds, the seconds only. But here kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour you should convert into the meter per second. Before that, directly, okay, kilometer per hour. Here V minus U, that is equal to 1005 minus 1000. That is 5 kilometer per hour. This you convert into the meter per second. Meter per second, to convert the kilometer per hour into meter per second, 5 by 18. Therefore, how much it is? Okay, 5 by 18 is 25 by 18. 25 by 18 meter per second. Okay, 25 by 18 meter per second. The airplane is moving 25 by 18 meter per second. 1000 kilometer per hour converting into the meter per second, we will be getting about 25 by 18 meter per second. And here it is given as time. Okay, now look at here. Here acceleration is equals to V minus U. V minus U is what? Totally we are getting of 25 by 18 by 10 seconds. Therefore, here it is 25 into 10 by 18. Okay? 1005 minus 1000, that is equal to 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, conversion of the 5 kilometer per hour into meter per second, that is 25 meter per second. Okay, 25 tens are 250, or 2 fives are 2 nines are. 25 fives are 125 by 9. How much it is? 9 ones are 9, 9 10 11 12, 9 fours are 36, 9 threes are 27. Okay, 8, 9 5s are 49, 9 8s are 70, 13.8 meter per second square. 13.8 meter per second square is the acceleration of the airplane. Then what is the acceleration of the skateboard? Skateboard. That is 0 to 100 kilometer per hour. Initial velocity is 0, final velocity is 100 kilometer per hour. Then V minus U is equals to 100 minus 0, that is equal to 100 kilometer per hour. Okay, 100 kilometer per hour convert into the meter per second, that is 100 into 5 by 18, that is equal to 500 by 18. Okay, 500 by 18. Therefore, 500 by 18, just you convert. Acceleration is equal to 500 by 18 by 1 second. That is equal to 500 by 18 to 250s are 2 9s are. 9 1s are 9. Okay. 9 3s are 9 2s are 18. 22. 7 9 6 are 9 7s are 63. 63, 64, 65, 20. 9 2s are 18. 27.2 meter per second square. Therefore, which is having of the more velocity? Is that the skateboard or the airplane? Therefore, here skateboard is having more acceleration than airplane. Okay, this is about the problem. Okay. This is about the problem. The remaining we'll be learning in the next class. Thank you.